Get started.
We're live, Mr. Chairman.
Ready? Okay, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I welcome everybody to the July 10th, 2023 Painesville Township Zoning Commission meeting. Roll call, please.
Okay, Jim,
Here.
Mark,
Here.
and Chairman.
Yes, I'm here. Do we get any inquiries from the general public, Rachel?
Not that I've received.
Harley?
No, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, so we have none of it. Then I call a regular meeting to order. We have the minutes that were mailed out of the June 12th, 2023 meeting minutes. Having read them, any revisions, amendments?
Revisions, and I would make a motion to accept the minutes.
And I'll second.
All right, you have a motion to accept the minutes. Any discussion? Roll call, please. Mark made the motion, Jim seconded it.
Yes. Okay, Mark.
Yes.
Jim,
Yes.
and Chairman.
Yes. Okay, we have no public hearings. Site plan architectural review. Case 2023-03 ZC, site plan review for 2,802 square foot Popeyes restaurant at 2168 Mentor Avenue. It's at the corner of Waterford and Mentor Avenue. I think you have that 2 square foot, you could have made it 2,800. Wow. Applicant, if you want to address the commission, please. Please state your name and your address and everything.
Michael Couch, architect, 3723 Pearl Road, Cleveland, Ohio.
Thank you.
So we're proposing a ground up, brand new Popeyes restaurant at 2168. This would also include site improvements as well as landscaping and water maintenance on site.
Mm-hmm.
And a single drive-through lane with parking on one side, I'll say.
Mm-hmm. How many vehicles can you queue into the thing?
There should be on, I don't know if we have the architectural site plan or not, but we can fit. No, it's like weight. Yeah. By chance? Or I can try to locate them. Okay. I'll say at least 13. Yeah, 13 on one side. They can double it.
Okay.
Let's double it. So we have 2 lanes going in. It's a double lane drive-through that merges into a single lane to a single drive-through window on the Waterford side.
Okay. Anything else you want to say?
I don't know if there's anything you'd like to know. We have some material samples here to look at if you like. For the building.
No, not at all. If that's all you have for us right now, we may have some questions for you later.
Absolutely.
That'll be fine. So I'll go from there. Staff report, please.
Staff has worked pretty extensively with the Popeyes team, and based on what's being proposed, I would say that they more than meet our minimum
our code.
standards for landscaping. They've also revised their architecture quite a few times to better meet our Western Reserve architecture standard as well. And staff
Mm-hmm.
would recommend approval as submitted.
Okay. Alrighty. Does thank you. Does the committee have any questions? Commission? Any members of the commission have any questions for the applicant?
Not, if the requirements of the zoning condition, look, and colors and all that is good. I'm very familiar with Popeyes. So.
Okay. Jim?
I don't have anything, except maybe the height of that tree, GLSL number 7 that's going in,
What page, Jim?
the landscaping.
C104. Oh, right here.
Yeah. The height of that tree that's going in. It says 3-inch diameter. I don't know what that translates into. Again, we were talking about line of sight earlier.
Landscape. Yeah. How high is that mound?
They said 30 inches, and that looks like it's behind. If we're seeing it right, that's behind the trees.
Right at the corner of Waterford and Menor Avenue on LS01. That mound, and it's labeled GLSL7. You have a bubble 7. So the question is, how high is that mound?
The tree.
3 feet. On the civil drawings, it calls on 3 feet.
The problem is, concern is the people coming out of Waterford, being able to see vehicles coming from the east. And the height's usually no more than 2.5 feet is the max. For sight lines, for people seeing cars coming in.
The mound starts. Do you have sheet C104?
104. I have C104.
So if you look, just give me a second here, quick. If you follow the parking spaces on the left-hand side all the way down, that is
What
where
page do you want, sir?
C104.
C or
C.
D. Oh,
C, cat.
a cat. Okay, got it. I got it.
The grading plan.
Yep.
So if you look at the parking spaces on the far left side, if you
Mhm.
continue straight looking down, you'll see the start of the mound along Mentor Avenue, and that's where it starts. So
Okay.
I'm guessing we are,
So the mound is behind the line of sight, is what you're saying.
yeah, so we're basically, lines with the parking spaces. If I could approach,
Yeah.
just make sure.
Here, left.
Yeah, so here's where the mound starts.
So he stops right here.
Then it goes up from there. So obviously we're, a decent distance from there. However, if you'd like us to move it in some, we can do that.
I'd appreciate it.
Is
As much as you can.
Sure.
With it not messing up the total lot. Would be nice to move it in toward your site more.
sure.
As much as you can.
Harley, do you know if there was a mounting requirement along Mentor? By chance, from a zoning code perspective,
Yeah, there are.
I'm thinking we can move it and or lower it, do some combination, but I want to make sure we're not in violation either.
Yeah, so there. Okay, so it does say earth mounds and decorative landscape treatments shall not block adequate safe distances at driveway locations and intersections. So I think that if there is a concern on behalf, they have the authority to
Sure.
change that. So
Yep.
you wouldn't be in violation. If
Okay. So we can bring it in. That's fine. It's not a problem.
Bring it in a little bit, please.
Or if it works better, lower it a little bit.
It'll work better. Thank you. Then the color scheme will follow the rest reserve.
Yes.
Okay.
And I believe, please correct me if I'm wrong, the two different brick colors that are presented, those are the potential colors of what is brick,
Okay.
correct? Or are both of them going to be represented
Only
on?
one brick. We proposed a primary one, which I have here. The other one's an alternate, just in case it's out of stock
Okay,
with
okay.
supply chain issues.
So
Alright.
the darker brick veneer, the Ridgeland is what you have, and then the alternate would be the rustic burgundy.
So this is our, what we're going for here.
Okay. And that does meet our standards.
Thank you. Any other questions, Jim?
No.
Mark, you have none?
Yeah.
Well, you answered my question as far as that concerned about the site plan. As far as that concerned, it looks very good. I will entertain if there's no further questions from the commission and no other clarification we need from the staff, I'll entertain a motion for approval of the site plan as amended tonight. Move as amended.
I'll make a motion to accept it as amended.
I will second.
Discussion on the motion. An amendment is to push the landscaping back appropriate about a foot or two inside the size that we get. So the site. So go ahead, sir.
To follow up on your statement, we also, should we remove the one tree there as well?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Please. So the two amendments are pushing the landscaping back away from Menor Avenue, and I remove the one tree closest to Waterford.
Mr. Chairman, I just wanted to clarify, is the pushing the mound, is it a minimum of 1 foot, a maximum of 2?
Yeah.
Okay. So the distance that you're pushing it is no less than 1, no greater than 2 for your mound.
1 to 2 feet.
1 to 2
Minimum
feet
1,
difference.
maximum 2.
Oh, so you only want to move like 2 feet?
Push 2 feet to be 3. We can.
Oh, okay. I
Oh.
was going to move it like much more.
Do you want it 3,
I was
Mr.
gonna move like a
Chairman?
parking space.
Yeah, not that much. I don't want to. I don't want to. What I don't want to do is mess the internal traffic flow into the site within the site. But at the same time, eliminate that possible site distance problem at that corner. If we move it back at least 2 foot, would that work for you folks? And it should be okay. We move that bush landscaping back 2 feet and maybe shorten up a little bit, from that edge, 2 and 2, and then go and eliminate that one tree. I think we'll be fine. And that's the amendment. Okay. Amendment is for the applicant to revise the landscaping along Menor Avenue to provide better sight distance for Waterford Lane by moving the mound 2 feet to the away from Menor Avenue and about 1 foot or 2 foot away from Waterford and eliminate that one tree. Okay. Out of that, looks very good. If I got what amendment? Everybody okay with that amendment? How I worded that? If
Yes.
that's the case, then that's what we're going to be voting on. That amendment. That's the amendment,
Rachel, you have that?
Rachel, that we're going to be voting on. Okay. Any more discussion on it? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Okay, Jim,
Yes.
Mark,
Yes.
and Chairman.
Yes. Okay, thank you very much. Site plan has been approved, as amended. We have no new business, no old business. Didn't have a public hearing. None are being held for public hearing. Zoning inspector's report.
We are very close on finalizing the zoning approval for casement. We should be seeing that done on the 18th of this month. In addition, because of those things, there's a couple of things that's triggering, such as the rezoning of that corridor on 20. So that's going to be a project that I'm working on next. zoning changes that
Okay.
you guys will hear. Other than that, I've got quite a few text amendments coming your guys' way as well, and we'll get to them when we get to them.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Chairman.
Any further business to come to the commission? Hearing none. Meeting is adjourned at 6:45. Next meeting will be Monday, August 14th, 2023. Thank you very much. Have a good rest of your day.